Remember from yesterday, Brian?
We read signs.
We did read signs. Yeah, we looked at the pictures and we thought about what we were seeing, and then that helped us to read the signs. But you know what, friends? We don't always just walk around and read signs. We can read other things. And that's what I want to teach you about today. Okay, so before I show you the different things that we can read, I would like to share our chart that we made yesterday. So it goes like this. We are readers, and as I point to each one, remember we have our pictures. I want you to point to what you're going to use to help you read. Okay, so we can look. So we're pointing to our eyes. Finley, you were the first friend that I saw do that. Nicely done. We can look. We can think. What do you use to think? Your brain. And we can read. And remember, we made a book by using our hands. We can read. Later on today, we will add on to our chart, but not just yet. Okay, friends, so I want to share with you that there are two different types of books that we can read. We can read a book that's a storybook, and this is one of my favorite storybooks, and guess what? We get to read it together in a little while. This book is called The Three Billy Goats Gruff. I'm going to give you a little sneak peek. I'll read the first two sentences. Once upon a time, there were 3 billy goats. They lived in a valley, and the name of all 3 billy goats was Gruff. There's your little sneak peek. But then we also have books that are learn about the world books, and we use these books to help us learn. This book is called the Beetle Alphabet Book, and every single page teaches you about beetles. Let me show you the first page. It's the alphabet, so it's going through with our letters. A is for African Goliath beetle. This beetle is almost as large as your hand. Hold up your hand. That beetle is that large. Can you imagine a beetle the size of your hand? I would be a little scared if that happened to me, if I saw one of those. In Africa, children often tie strings on these beetles and play with them as pets. Can you imagine having a pet beetle? Would anybody want a pet beetle? Would anybody want a pet beetle?
No.
No one? Brian, are you nodding? You would want a pet beetle? You would? Oh my goodness. Okay, so friends, we are going to be reading together, and I am so excited for this. Another all about book, and this book is called Honeybees. We are going to use the pictures to help us learn about this book. So if I'm looking at this picture right here, I can see that the bees have stripes. I'll zoom this in closer, and we can see that there are 2 things sticking out of a honeybee's head. Those are called antennas. A honeybee has wings. You may not be able to see it clearly, but they have 4 wings. They have 2 big wings and 2 small wings. So I'm using my book right now to help me learn. Yes, this is a learn about the world book. Honeybees have small eyes and they have large eyes. Look here. What do you see? I see lots of honeybees together, and they are in their hive because that's where they live. this says we can learn because that's what we just did as we were going through our Learn About the World books. So let's read through this chart again. Remember the motions that we need to do. So we are readers. We can look. Oh, we'll do it again. We can look. Remember, you're touching your eyes. Touch your eyes, friends. Several friends that aren't joining me. Touch your eyes. Thank you. We can think. Edwin, join me, please. Join me, Edwin. We can think. We can read. And we can learn. Let's do this. We can learn.